Okay. I had to go look up his name. Fringe Elements blocked me. And it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest, but tell you the truth, I've never had kind of a happier moment. Because I finally earned my progressive friggin' card. I've earned my friggin' card carrying friggin' economic progressive card. When an economic conservative blocked me. Mind you, I was not being belligerent. I was not really being off topic. And I was having a friendly conversation with another user. Let's go look at the screen caps. What a wonderful, weird day. Oh, I've just earned my freaking liberal card. Oh.
Okay, well, here I am trying to explain that. I, and actually agreeing with Fringe Elements that the Venus Project won't work because, besides its communistic central infrastructure, that the problem is that the infrastructure on these buildings meant to save energy after a while with eventual decay will cost energy. Or what I said on the text, but that's generally what I was getting at. And then another user came in who was a pro advocate for hemp and all its uses, which isn't too unintelligent. Talked to me about some of his views, as you can see in the response. So I go on with this user about how thermal depolymerization might be better and where you can find out about it and such. And he politely, he ends the conversation politely. That's fine. He was still talking about it, so that's fine. I was getting a little bit on my uh soapbox in a happy way. I was a little enthused about bio oil, to be honest. And this happens. So I decided to say, okay, have a good one. And I can't even post it because he's got me blocked now. And I mean, okay, whatever. I don't really get it, but I kind of get it, but fine. I mean, if that's the way it's got to go, that's the way it's got to go. But one thing I guess he'll never understand is that resources from nature, even though they're not quantifiably countable, also count when you're dealing with supply and demand. So, just as I would say to any liberal, you have to look at redistribution of wealth, I would say to any conservative, you have to look at redistribution of resources and how near and post scarcity plays into that, if at all. So, I really have no shame about this. I really didn't do anything wrong. So, it doesn't matter. Uh, I generally agree with your argument where it stands, but where it fails is where you cannot understand it. And that's a shame, but, well, whatever. I start to say I agree with your video though on its points about the Venus Project, and that is basically, despite all the socialist rhetoric, when it comes down to centralized planning, it's wrong. And when it comes down to new urbanization, when you have a mixed economy, you have to take into account what will happen if you take out a main industry in that economy. That's why it needs to be modular. Thank you.
Oh, really? Fine. Be that way. Yay for me!